Hello everybody, my name is Norsam and welcome back to another video. On today's video, we are going to make these abstract gradients using Adobe Photoshop. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Opening up Adobe Photoshop, we are going to create a new document. So let's go to create new. Let's choose a 1920 by 1080 at 72 resolution with whatever background you like. Let's press on create. Then we are going to reset the background and foreground color by pressing D on the keyboard, or you are going to press this button here. So next step is go to filter, render, and clouds. So this will render clouds, and if you do not like the results, you can always re-render them by going to filter and here, or just go to render clouds again. So I'll just render until I find something that is good. Alright, something like this should do the trick. So for the first method, I will just go to filter, liquify, set the size to 350, pressure at 100, density at 50, and rate as at 0. And I will just play around like this. So I will be mimicking what you can see on Jupyter's surface. And obviously this is an Adobe Photoshop tutorial, so the more time you give it, the better the results are. Alright, with that done, we are going to press OK and get to the next step. So go to here and select Gradient Map. So what you will do is change the blacks and the whites, or the shadows and highlights of the background itself. So for the blacks, I will go with something like a dark blue around here, 050419, something like this. And let's go around here, like on a location of 34. Let's go with a 043C37 for a good color of like a C color. And for around location 62 to 64, F5BE77, a good bright orange color. And for the highlights and white grays, I will go with something around here. And 12483E. Now for the gradient, it is set, and yeah, it looks actually great. You can also play with how the colors range. You can see what I'm doing right now, and the colors are changing, as you see. So yeah, I'll just keep it around right here. And if you do not like these colors but like the gradient, what you are going to do is add an hue, a saturation, and just play around with the hue. So I'll just keep it around here, something like this. Yeah, this one looks kind of good. Also, we are going to add some curves, and as you can see, these are the colors, the heat map here. And I'll just play around with the blacks right here, or dark grays. For the grays, I will make them bright. For the highlights, I'll just put them a little bit down. And let's add some brightness and contrast, and set the contrast to around 20. And yeah, so I'll unlock the background layer and go to filter, noise, and add noise. So I'll just keep the amount to 7. You can play around the interval of 5 to 12%, but I'll just go around 7. Now I will duplicate the layer after we did the noise and go to filter, blur, and motion blur. So for the angle, you can go with either 25 or 45. These are actually great. So I'll just go with 25 on a distance of 20 pixels. And I'll set the blending mode to lighten or lighten color. I will just go with a lighten color, and you can see there is a hollow effect outside every single highlight. And yeah, this is actually looking good for the first method. For the second method, I will just group these. Let's create another group. Alright, so I will just set the background color as always to black. Go to the toolbar and select the paint bucket tool. Let's just paint it right here. And let's add another layer and go to the toolbar, select the brush tool, and go to the colors and pick something way brighter than the background, but still on the dark gray note. So I will just go with this dark gray color, 1C, 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 and just doodle around like this with different sizes and different hardness if you'd like. I will just keep the hardness at 0%, as you can see. Let's pick something as a gray color, brighter than the predecessor, and just doodle around like this. And for the last color, I will pick something around here, a white that is close to the true white, and just like this. And yeah, we are done. So what you will do now is go to filter, distort, and twirl. For the angle, you will set it to 300 or 250. It's like a range that will make the good result. I'll just set it up at 300 degrees, press enter. Then we are going to do a liquify once more, but this time it will be a little bit different. So yeah, you have the twirl effect, and you will just go and play with the background a little bit. So something like this. And if you see some harsh background entering like this, let me just zoom right here. So yeah, this is the prime example of what you do not want on your background. So you will go to the toolbar and search for the blur tool and change it to smudge tool. I'll just grab it like this and get it right here. So yeah, as you can see, we have no harsh background entering. And yeah, you will do this for the rest of the... Alright, with that said, we are going to do the same process as we did in the first method by adding a gradient map. Let me just choose this right here. Go to brightness and contrast, something around 20. And for the curves, let's make it a little bit darker on the blacks and whiter on the grays, since you see it will make it look prettier. Obviously, I will add hue and saturation, and this time I will set it around here, something like this. This looks kind of good. And I will add noise to the background to 7%, duplicate it once more, filter, blur, motion blur, set the same thing, linear color, and as you can see, this looks kind of good. So yeah, these are the two methods we did use today to create these gradient backgrounds, as you can see. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and it will support me. You can also follow me on social media, where I will drop speed arts and tutorials such as these in the future. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.
Hey, yeah, 1 time for the pretty women, 2 times for my brother's living, 3 times for the city limits. Look, yeah, just landing back from Anaheim. Damage rapids through my mind, triples calmed within the newest time. Trying to reach my prime, but I need a ladder to climb. The questions that I'm asking, let's relax and what I lack in the nutrition from the fasting. It's 2013, I'm 17 and brothers blasting. Loved ones is passing, we numb from the slashing, pain from the slain. The demons that just travel right behind us. We never let it blind us, we just putting up the blinders, hoping that the rhyme is find us to go sign.